This is TWiT.
Do you want a completely irrelevant story?
Yes.
It's down where my pick of the weeks are.
Down low, below.
Line 135. Joey Chestnut is out of the 2024 Nathan hot dog eating contest.
You know
in
what,
a beef
Lisa?
Over vegan franks.
This morning, Lisa said she was going to sign me up for this.
Well, Leo, here's what I'm saying. You should, because have you guys ever watched the Nathan's hot dog eating contest?
It's the most revolting
the actual
thing.
hot dog eating, disgusting. The 10 minutes before, phenomenal, because of the announcer, this guy George Shea, who's kind of the mastermind behind all of it. If we go to line 136, we can play the sort of, this is the intro to Joey Chestnut that happens, and it is.
This is when Joey was still competing. The legendary.
It will be a day that is the end, the collapse of time and all that stood within it. A day of nothing, of no one, of
This is from
nowhere.
ESPN.
But that day is not today.
This is the usual
Today,
MO
we
at the
burn
hot dog
bright.
eating contest.
Today, we blind the earth with our desire. And while it is still ours, we
And
will bend
by the way, he's talking to a
witness
Coney Island
this
crowd
moment,
filled
to
with people
witness
wearing hats
this
that look like
man.
hot dogs. And here he is, ladies and
And then
gentlemen.
Joey Chestnut rises from the earth.
The humble consequence of carbon. The fleeting spray of light.
You wouldn't want to face him, right?
Forever suspended.
I am in that crowd somewhere. I was there that
Were you? You saw
Yes.
him rise up?
And I had no idea that this is what every intro is like at the hot dog eating contest. The guy, his whole MO, he spends months coming up with these
It's
intros.
so fun.
And he I think told, what was it, the New Yorker, I wish I could find a way to open the festival by speaking in tongues. It's
This
incredible.
guy's great.
Anyway,
and
I'm
he's got
sad
a beautiful
that we won't
straw
get
hat.
this year.
So Joey has decided he's out because there's a vegan dispute over vegan franks. Joey,
He got a deal.
Joey got a sponsorship deal for Impossible Foods to, probably do some social media posts, some ad campaigns about the Impossible hot dog. Apparently, one of the things I found quite interesting about the story is part of being a champion of the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, which again happens one day a year on 4th of July. They pay Joey Chestnut like $300,000 a year as part of that.
he was offered a $1.2 million 4-year contract.
Yeah.
You
and I
couldn't
guess the
pay me enough to
stipulation
eat
of that-
72 hot dogs in what is it, an hour, half an hour? How long?
Not an hour, like minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
It is crazy.
and
I mean, I don't know. If I was getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars and all I had to do is one day of eating a lot of hot dogs, I feel like I could eat a lot of hot dogs.
he has won every
all I
year
had
since
to do.
2016. He is that
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he is. And his technique, is to flood it with water. So his stomach gets jammed not only with how many hot dogs is it? Well, how many?
76.
76 hot dogs, but also gallons of water. And imagine a watered down bun is disgusting.
Oh, do you have to eat the bun as well as the dog?
Yeah, you
Oh,
have
yeah.
to eat the bun.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they dunk the bun in water to make
That's
it go
the
down
idea.
easy. But the dispute comes from the fact, I guess, part of the clause to get paid your hundreds of thousands of dollars of hot dog yearly money is that you can't hawk other dogs.
Here's what
and
MLE, which is what is
Major
MLE?
League Eating.
Major League Eating? You're kidding? Here's what MLE said in a statement. We are devastated to learn that Joey Chestnut has chosen to represent a rival brand that sells, oh my God, plant-based hot dogs rather than competing in the 24 Nathan's famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest. MLE and Nathan's went to great lengths in recent months to accommodate Joey and his management team, agreeing to the appearance fee and allowing Joey to compete in a rival unbranded hot dog eating contest on Labor Day. For nearly 2 decades, we've worked under the same basic hot dog exclusivity provisions. You could look it up. However, it seems that Joey and his managers have prioritized a new partnership with a different brand over our long-time relationship. Joey Chestnut, they go on to say, is an American hero. We would love nothing more than to have him at the Nathan's famous International Hot Dog Eating Contest. We hope he returns when he's not representing a rival brand. It would be a shame
Number 2.
if those impossible meat dogs were shoved down your throat. Oh, no, sorry. They didn't say that. They didn't say that.
For comparison, the guy who placed second last year ate 49 hot dogs. Basically 30 less. It's not even close. I mean, I guess this year it'll be it'll be a tight competition if he doesn't.
Yeah, it's good actually we got Joey out of there because he was really clogging it up, so to speak.
It's like Tiger Woods breaking his leg.
Isn't there a Japanese guy that beats everybody? I thought there was a Japanese guy that beats
he
everybody.
was banned from the competition because he, I believe, jumped on stage and beat someone up a couple of years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Wow. Okay, Joey Chestnut. World record is 76 hot dogs and buns set in 2021. He's the king, undisputed. It's kind of like, oh, here he is eating. Oh, this is the most gross thing ever.
Oh,
This is from ESPN. It's just, where's the bun? Oh, I see. He's shoving in after the hot dog.
Yeah, he sticks it in a glass of water so it turns into a little ball of bread.
But that alone is disgusting.
Is that his
A wet bun
special
is an awful
technique? Do they get mustard on here?
No,
Look at Joey.
can
He's
you
already at
imagine
8
mustard?
minutes in. He's up to 14 hot dogs. It's not even close. It's not even close. Is that Mrs. Chestnut?
That is, I believe, the women's there was a Mrs. Chestnut who was engaged to Joey Chestnut and was also a competitive eater, but they broke up right before the hot dog eating contest. And before they got married. And this was, of course, part of the George Shea intro, which is like he married a woman, then divorced, then called off the engagement so that he had a void that could only be filled with hot dogs. Also,
you actually went to this? I can't believe you went to this.
I did.
Oh, it's the perfect Paris event.
Kobayashi, the Japanese champion, was banned due to a contract dispute, and then he ended up trying to jump on stage. So then I think he was banned again. But I did go a couple of years ago because one of my friends got us VIP tickets, which is where you get to stand in the front there.
Wow!
Even though it's not really a ticketed event.
Do you get slobbered on?
I'm worried about getting hurled upon after the
We stood kind of. I think we were like 3 rows of people back.
Who's the horrible comic with the watermelons? Gallagher.
There is a chugging contest also, one of the many leading up events, and people like chug a gallon of something. And the thing that baffled me is after the hot dog eating contest was over, we had our day at Coney Island. We went to L&B Spumoni Gardens, a great pizza place not too far from Coney Island. And a lot of the guys from the food eating competitions and the winners of the chugging competition were there eating giant pizza. And I was like, how? How do you have room?
I think they've got I don't know. Anyway, let's take a break.
No, they've got a hurling clause where you're not allowed to
vomit
for a certain amount of time afterwards.
Like, what is
really?
it, though? 10 minutes? 5 minutes? What is it? I mean, at some point, what
Leo,
goes down
I think
must
you've got
come up.
You remember that backpack you had in
10 minutes?
10 minutes. Really? Is it really true?
Yeah. They got a 10-minute
You got to keep it down for 10 minutes, then whatever happens, happens. What backpack? I had a hot dog eating backpack?
No. At South by Southwest.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think you've got to
Yeah.
whip.
The body
You need
surfing.
to send it to Paris so she can cover July 4 for the TWiT network.
We could do it. You could do it all on your phone now. You don't need a backpack anymore. Times have changed. You're watching This Weekend. Now what gagging, I think, is all I can.
In glizzies, that's the other name for hot dogs. It's not bad. It's just a name for hot dogs.
Glizzy? You call hot dogs glizzies?
Some people do.
Chestnut lost to Kobayashi in the Johnsonville World Bratwurst Eating Championship in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. He ate 45 bratwurst sausages in 10 minutes. Kobayashi ate 58.
It's probably a good way to lose weight because after you do that, you never want to look another hot dog in the eye again. I mean, you probably don't eat all year.
Kobayashi actually recently retired for health concerns.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a good thing to do to your body. You're watching This Week in
Kobayashi. I'm
Gizzles.
sorry. Brief one more hot dog.
Okay.
He says he no longer feels hunger.
I don't feel hunger. I have eaten. He's actually a skinny little guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a heavy man. There they are facing off last year. So gross. I can't.
It can be This Week in
It's just awful.
It looks so
goblin.
unpleasant.
It really does. He looks in pain when he's
Oh, he's
smiling with
clearly
the
in
mustard
pain.
belt.
It just shows the lengths people will go to get on TV.
Yeah.
Well, you can watch it 4th of July on ESPN. Hey, it's Leo Laporte. I hope you enjoyed this little snippet from our show This Week in Google. For the full show, you can either go to our website, twit.tv/TWiG, or find TWiG in your favorite podcast client. And, of course, there's links right below, somewhere down there, for more information.